had an affair.
With a soccer player. And
I did. One of my biggest regrets in my life is that marriage fell apart.
We always protected our dad because we felt bad for him because he didn't want the divorce. We knew it was my mom's fault.
I got pregnant and had a miscarriage, and my body entirely shut down. I was moody and depressed.
This has been a really tough year, for tough 15 months for all of us.
Kris was actually pregnant with Kendall Jenner.
I think I've realized that I've latched on to the legal side of stuff rather than deal with the emotional side of myself that just misses my girlfriend.
Are you a cougar?
No.
No, you are.
Am I?
Are you okay?
No.
Corey is like 30 years younger than you.
He's 25 years younger than me.
Okay. 25.
Okay, so I kind of like a cougar.
And I think you're more than a cougar. 25 is like,
Oh,
all right, girl.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You like
we
being
have
called a cougar?
we have a great relationship, and
not
for us, it's
saying
like
that you
no, but
don't.
it's like age is just a number.
Can I date someone 25 years older than me?
Yeah,
I can?
yeah.
Huh.
As long as you love him and he's good to you, and it works, and he's your person, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't always decide who your person's going to be. You just don't know. He's just going to come one day, and you don't know what shape or size or age or any of it. It's going to be a surprise. I mean, I didn't plan that. You don't plan like who you're going to fall in love with or maybe who you're going to end up with in life. It just happens.
Kris Jenner has buried secrets that would make your jaw drop, and she's paid a fortune to keep them that way. For years, one question has followed the Kardashian family like a shadow. Is Robert Kardashian actually Khloe's biological father? Fans have never stopped speculating, and the rumors refuse to die down. Khloe herself has shut it down plainly, saying, "My dad is my dad, and my stepdad's my stepdad, thank you." But somehow that's never been enough to close the case.
We've all agreed to do a DNA test.
This is just dumb. So
It's not stupid, and
it's
you
not
do
stupid
care.
to you. You're the one who wrote it. You had an affair about however many years ago.
It was 25 years ago, and I wrote a memoir, okay? And when you write a memoir, you have to, tell your life story.
Memoir.
And what most people want to
Memoir.
know is why I got divorced from Daddy, so I told my story. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's what opened up the floodgates,
What opened up the floodgates, Khloe, if you remember correctly, is two of your dad's ex-wives.
Mom, watch your mouth in front of my son.
Drunk? Okay, no, I'm not actually. I'm angry. Because you're blaming this on me when it wasn't me who started this rumor. It was two other that you are even considering that their information be correct when they're just out to
First
get
of all,
press.
I'm not blaming anything on you.
Then why
Relax,
wouldn't you just
stop.
want to get a DNA
Because
test and put it to rest? Why?
Leave me alone.
People are out there saying that
Mom,
your dad isn't your dad.
But I don't care what they're saying.
My dad is Robert Kardashian. My other dad is Bruce Jenner. If you f***ed other people during the same time and you do not know, go on Maury. I don't care.
Don't mean any disrespect, but I don't want to take a test, and I didn't know this was happening.
Oh, no worries whatsoever.
Sorry.
No worries whatsoever.
Robert Kardashian Sr. raised Khloe with love and devotion until his death from cancer in 2003. But conspiracy theories about her lineage have been circulating online for decades, largely because Khloe's features don't strongly resemble Kris, Robert, her siblings, or her half-siblings. That physical difference is really what keeps this whole conversation alive.
Khloe, this is the spitting image of your dad and your brother. It's freaking me out.
Tatum? Tatum is Robert Kardashian Sr. He is my ex-husband in a baby form.
Hi, little Rob.
Even his little mannerisms, his little smile, the way he looks at me.
Mom, it's not that. You're totally exaggerating, because it's not like
Am I
that.
exaggerating? Come here.
I look through those eyes and I see his little soul and I can just, yep, there he is. The DNA is real.
Then came Kris Jenner's own admission. In March 2020, she sat down with fashion designer Diane von Furstenberg on the In Charge with DVF podcast and called her infidelity during her marriage to Robert her biggest regret.
Robert when I was 18 years old. And we dated for 4 years, got married at 22. Sooner or later during my life, when I was in my 30s,
I had an affair. And, you know, my biggest regret was the fact that it broke up my family. I mean, I didn't know what to do. I had 4 kids. I was single. I didn't know where I was going to live. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to make a living. And it was the scariest time to be that young. And I think I was 32 years old and I had 4 little children. My son was maybe a year old and it was scary. I was really, really scared. And I remember picking myself up by my bootstraps one day. And I have a deep faith in God. I just started praying that God would just strengthen me, give me that power, give me the ability to be in charge of my own life. And it was my turn to really grow up.
A man named Todd Waterman came forward back in 2012 claiming he was the one she was involved with, saying their affair was what ultimately broke the marriage apart. Interestingly, when Kris wrote her memoir, she referred to that same lover as Ryan.
She wrote in heavy detail about her affair with Todd Waterman, but she used the alias Ryan to shield his identity, but context clues made it very easy for people to understand that she was talking about Todd Waterman. And Todd Waterman would later come out and confirm that he was engaged in an affair with this married mother. They were being so secretive that when they were at dinner parties with friends, Kris and Todd would sneak away to closets or private areas of people's houses to engage in physical activity. The two just couldn't seem to keep their hands off of one another, and they would eventually rent out a little apartment in Studio City, California. Kris, very brazenly in my opinion, would often invite Todd and his young friends over to the Kardashian estate to play tennis while Robert looked on from the patio. This relationship was solely based on physical connection. The two were like rabbits. They would hook up anywhere and everywhere, including Kris and Robert's marital bed. Eventually, Robert received all of the information that he needed from this private investigator to prove how far this affair had gone. Todd Waterman got a phone call from Robert Kardashian's friend, O.J. Simpson. And this was a few years before O.J. Simpson would ultimately unalive Nicole and Ron. When O.J. Simpson called Todd Waterman, he basically told him to stay the heck away from Kris.
But the theory that won't quit points to a completely different man, Alex Roldan, Kris's former hairdresser. The resemblance between Alex and Khloe has genuinely stunned people, especially photos from before Khloe's nose job. In 2020, a comedian reignited the debate with a comment online, noting how strikingly similar the two look.
Alex Roldan, the man rumored to be Khloe Kardashian's biological father, has resurfaced. Spotted alongside Khloe at Kris Jenner's birthday party, his appearance has sparked wild speculation online. Is he just her longtime hairstylist? Or is he Khloe's real dad? Alex has been a constant presence in the Kardashians' lives, appearing at various events. Clues on social media are even more intriguing. He follows almost exclusively Kardashian accounts, his salon is stocked with family products, and Kris herself showcased his skincare line. Has Khloe been kept in the dark about the truth all along? Adding to the confusion, Kylie Jenner posted what she called the first official photo of my sister and her dad on Instagram, captioning it, "Like father, like daughter." Could this hint at some undisclosed secret? Khloe herself once mentioned that her family had expected a boy on her birthday, but she was a girl. The family dynamics and genetic mystery behind this spark endless speculation, genetics, DNA testing.
His salon in Hollywood holds a 4.9 out of 5 on Yelp, so business is clearly doing well. But that hasn't stopped fans from speculating that Kris Jenner paid serious money to keep certain things quiet. And as if that wasn't enough, there's yet another name that keeps surfacing: the late football star and actor O.J. Simpson. So which rumor is closest to the truth? And why does Kris's camp seem so determined to keep a lid on all of it? Robert Kardashian Sr. was part of O.J. Simpson's legal team during that infamous trial, the one that ended in an acquittal. He'd been a close friend of both O.J. and Kris for years, and was personally close to Nicole Brown Simpson before her death. Then in June 2019, O.J. posted a video to Twitter flat out denying that Khloe was his child. It's not hard to see why the rumor took hold.
She was really nice. But you know, I was dating.
You know the
supermodels.
You know the rumor. You know the rumor.
Yeah, but the rumor ain't true. It's not even nowhere close to being true. No, it's just that I've never been attracted to her, and I never suspected she was ever attracted to me. So you know, that was never a case.
Because some people think like you might be Khloe Kardashian's real dad.
No, I'm not.
Because like Kim's like 5'5", Kourtney's like 5'3", and then Khloe's like
I've
6'2".
seen the family say something about a cook or something, but I don't know. I can't say that I know.
Kris and Robert Sr. ran in elite circles, and OJ was right in the middle of them. The theory picked up even more traction when a Kardashian family friend alleged that Robert knew Khloe wasn't biologically his. OJ may be gone now, but his name will stay tied to the Kardashians through that rumor alone. And speaking of Kris keeping secrets, one of the worst-kept ones involves Kim's ultra-short marriage to Kris Humphries. The whole thing lasted less than 3 months, yet it dominated headlines for far longer. Humphries reportedly felt completely used, believing the entire marriage was staged to boost ratings for the family's show. According to the Washington Post, that was pretty much the point. Kim even wanted their breakup filmed for the show, but producers shot the idea down. These days, Humphries wants nothing to do with the Kardashians and has asked to be removed from the show entirely.
I just wish that you would be a little bit more down to earth about the wedding process.
I live in a different world. I was definitely raised in a different world than like Yeehaw, Minnesota, and
Kim,
that's fine.
4 years ago, you sold clothes in a boutique in the Valley. And now, like, all of a sudden, you're Miss Princess.
You knew what you were getting into.
With what?
With my work ethic, with everything that I do.
My work ethic.
Yeah, if that's it, like, keeping my Kardashian name is a business decision. If you don't understand that, then that's a problem for me.
Okay, well then maybe we have a problem.
Viewers were completely swept up in the moment Kris Humphries got down on one knee for Kim. Sure, plenty of people now think the whole relationship was manufactured for ratings, but at the time, it felt real, and it felt huge. Behind the scenes, though, it was a different story. The Huffington Post reported that a producer admitted the proposal was actually filmed multiple times, just to nail the best angles. And apparently, Kim herself had a hand in planning exactly where the cameras would be positioned and how the lighting would fall. When rumors started spreading that the whole thing was staged, Kris Jenner allegedly threw serious money at news outlets and gossip blogs to keep them quiet.
It was the night before, it was the rehearsal.
Yeah.
And I just went upstairs and I said, "Can I talk to you?" And she said, "Sure." And I said, "Listen, if you really don't want to do this, I don't think you should do it. I think this could be a really bad idea.
No, what
and
you
if
said
you want
to
to
me
get
is,
out of it,
go. I'm gonna put you in a car. No one will find you.
Right.
Just leave, and I'll handle
take care of it."
Wow.
And I thought, okay,
Get out of here.
Everyone, we're filming this for a TV show. If I leave, I'm going to be known as the runaway bride forever, and it's going to be a huge joke, and I think I just have cold feet. So I was like, okay, guys, it's just cold feet. I got this. It's cold feet. We're filming a show. And, the show paid us, obviously, a fee to film the show. I took my entire fee, and probably Kris's, because I wanted a bigger wedding than what they were going to pay for. So I used all of our production money on the wedding.
Right.
So if that was fake, I would have saved my money. I wouldn't have
Would you say you partially went through with the wedding because of the show?
Yes.
You did.
I will say, because I felt like I felt pressured. I felt like I was gonna let everyone down.
So in the first few weeks, were you thinking, oh no, this is gonna go the distance?
No.
Okay.
What happened was we get to Italy for our honeymoon, and I was like, I think I made the wrong decision.
She wasn't about to let her hit reality show get dragged through the mud before it really had a chance to take off. To this day, every Kardashian and Jenner insists the marriage was genuine. The closest anyone has come to an admission was Kim, on a Keeping Up with the Kardashians reunion special, saying she wished she'd listened to her cold feet before walking down the aisle with the NBA star in 2011. But honestly, so much has happened since then that most people stopped caring about the answer a long time ago. One of the most controversial chapters in Kardashian history is the release of Kim's intimate tape with Ray J. When it first surfaced, Kim sued to have it pulled from the public. But here's where it gets complicated. She reportedly walked away with $5 million from that same tape, which led a lot of people to question whether the leak was ever really accidental. Ray J went further, claiming it was Kris Jenner who actually orchestrated the release, allegedly to generate buzz for the family. And honestly, it worked.
I never leaked anything. The family on the other side are great strategists. I was a victim, yo.
Well, how did that happen?
I'm just a victim, yo. I'm a victim of like coercion. What is it called?
Coercion?
Yeah, like I was a victim, yo. Every day I feel worse and worse. I feel naked.
Just 6 months after the tape went public, Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered to strong ratings. Kris, for her part, took a lie detector test on The Late Late Show with James Corden and flatly denied any involvement.
Did you help Kim release her...
It's okay. No.
True.
Of course it's true!
Thank you.
Of course it's true! All right, Kylie, here we go.
That. We cleared that up.
But Ray J wasn't done. He claimed there were actually 2 separate tapes, one shot in Cabo and one in Santa Barbara, and that Kris personally chose the one where Kim looked the best. He also alleged that Kim's own handwriting appears in the contract with Vivid Entertainment, the company that distributed the tape, specifically in the section describing all 3 recordings. Vivid's head, on the other hand, said he obtained the tape from a third party entirely, not from Kim or Ray J. He added that they were confident in their legal position, noting that under California law, anyone whose image appears in such a video must sign off, either directly or through an agent, for the distributor to be legally protected. Kim allegedly sued Vivid for invasion of privacy, claiming she never authorized the release. She says the suit was eventually settled and dropped, and the tape was later pulled from the market after a third party purchased it from Vivid. Ray J says both he and Kim received around $400,000 each up front, plus 12.5% of the profits. Ray J also went on Instagram calling Kris's lie detector results fake, and took direct aim at Corden and CBS for their role in the segment. Ray J didn't stop there. He went after the network too, calling out The Late Late Show directly for letting the segment air in the first place. Neither the show's representatives nor its host said a single word in response. Ray J made it crystal clear who he blamed, pointing the finger straight at Kris Jenner for allegedly using that lie detector test to make him look like a liar on a national platform. He announced he was suing everyone involved for defamation, and he wasn't shy about it. "I don't care what anybody says or feels at this point," he said. "You already think I'm a horrible person. I'm going on one of the biggest rants of my life tonight to clear my name." Despite all of it, not one Kardashian responded. No acknowledgement, no clap back, nothing. But here's what's really worth asking. Did Kris Jenner actually pay her own son to stay quiet? Not every Kardashian is on board with the family brand. Rob Kardashian has made that crystal clear for years, believing the show has done real damage to his family's image. He felt so strongly about it that he skipped Kim's wedding to Kanye West in 2014 just to stay off camera. Then in 2015, news broke that Rob had been hospitalized with type 2 diabetes, and suddenly his weight became a very public conversation. He was constantly held up against his sisters, who had built empires in fashion and beauty, and the comparison wasn't kind. That kind of relentless scrutiny would wear anyone down, and it clearly pushed him further away from the spotlight. His disapproval of the family's direction has only grown since then. Only a handful of family members, Khloe being one of them, still check in on him regularly. He's been dealing with legal battles and mental health struggles, and most people assume that's why he's stayed so quiet. But here's where it gets interesting. There's a persistent theory that Kris has paid Rob to stay out of the picture and keep certain secrets locked away, whether that's intentional or not. And honestly, given everything we know about how this family operates, it's not the craziest thing anyone has ever suggested. Rob also went through a lengthy legal battle with his ex-fiancée Blac Chyna, who sued him and the family for assault, defamation, and the cancellation of their show. Neither Rob nor Chyna has commented on any of the allegations surrounding the hush money claims, and they probably never will, at least not while the checks keep clearing. So what do you think is really going on behind closed doors? Drop your take in the comments, and if you want more deep dives into the stories Hollywood tries to keep buried, subscribe to Glossip. We'll keep bringing it straight to you. See you in the next one.